So this is how the amoeba looks like. So the proper structure of amoeba is this. So amoeba, they have in the center. So you can see this picture in the center. This is called as the nucleus. Surrounding the nucleus, they have a whole space-like structure which is called as a food vacuole. Then apart from that, these all things are present in a jelly-like structure which is called as cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is what? It's like a jelly. So you might have eaten the jelly toffee. Same way it looks like. So that is why the cytoplasm is called as the jelly-like structure. Then apart from that, a contractile vacuole is there, which will be helping the food, undigested food to throw out of it. Then cell membrane is also there. With the help of the cell membrane, the things will be coming into the body and they will be going outside the body. So whatever the useful things are there, what they will be doing, they will be taking inside, and whatever are not useful, they will be throwing it outside with the help of cell membrane. So whatever they need, they will be taking it inside through the cell membrane, and whatever they do not need it, they will be throwing it out with the help of the cell membrane. So this is the basic structure of the amoeba. Now coming to the characteristics. So what are the features of amoeba? So characteristics of amoeba. The first important thing is they are irregular in structure, or I can say irregular in shape. So they do not have any fixed shape. As they keep on, like right now, they were like this. But when they moved, they became like this. Then again, when they moved, they turned into something like this. So they keep on changing the structure depending upon the movement. So as they move, they keep on changing the shape of their body. So that is how the structure of the amoeba is irregular. They do not have any proper shape of the body. The second point is the pseudopodias. The second thing is pseudopodia. So they have the pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, F-A-L-S-E, false.
Podia
And
means foot.
very good. Podia means feet or the foot. So now what happens? Pseudopodia, as we have said the name pseudopodia, it means false feet. So their structure, the structure looks like this is feet, but actually they are not the feet. That is why they are called as pseudopodia, or they are called as false feet. Because these structure, I'll just change the color. So these structure, they looks like a feet, but actually they are not the feet. And that is the reason they are called as the false feet. Clear? So they are
Yes,
called
ma'am.
as the false feet. Now, what do this pseudopodia they will be doing? They will be helping in
Catching the food.
capturing the food. Okay, they will be helping for capturing the food. Any other thing apart from capturing the food? Anubhav also, Akula, Varshit, and
How to move.
very good. So locomotion, which we called as the locomotion. So two main function will be done by the pseudopodia, which is the first is capturing the food. They will be engulfing the food with the help of the pseudopodia. And the second thing which they will be doing is locomotion. So with the help of the pseudopodia, they will be locomoting. It means they will be going from one place to the other place. Then the third characteristic is in the amoeba, they have the single nucleus. So as I have this structure in the center is the nucleus. So what the nucleus will be doing? This is the nucleus in the center. This nucleus will be controlling the function of the other part. Controlling the function of the other parts of the body. So they have the single nucleus in them. Then fourth thing, they have the contractile vacuole through which they will be throwing the undigested food outside the body. So these are the some of the characteristics of amoeba. They do not have any perfect shape. They have irregular in structure or shape. They have the pseudopodia for the locomotion, and for capturing the food, they have pseudopodia. Then they have the single nucleus, and then at last they have the contractile vacuole. Now, coming to the nutrition part. So this is the nutrition in amoeba. So how does the amoeba they take the food? So you can see these different pictures are given. 6 pictures you can see on the screen now. Now this is basically the blue color. You can see this is what the food for them. And these food can be the tiny plants or the tiny insects for the amoeba. Okay. So what do they do? They will be looking to the food, and once they get the food, with the help of, I'll just draw this picture again. Okay. So like this is the structure here. Now they have the food present here. So this is the food for them. And here what they are the pseudopodia, for example. Now what happened as soon as they got the food, what do? They start engulfing the food. What is engulf? What do you mean by engulf the food? What is the meaning? Yes, Anubhav, Akula, Varshit. Capture the food by all sides. Okay, very good. Okay, Anubhav, correct. So basically, engulfing means surrounding the food or capturing the food from all the sides. Or I can say the simple language, surrounding the food. So as soon as they find the food, what do? They will start moving and they will capture the food from all the sides. So that is how the food they will be holding. They will go close to it and then they will be, how they will be capturing now? They will be engulfing it like this. Fine. They will be engulfing. So this is the amoeba. Now food has been reached inside. So this is what they have done. They, with the help of the pseudopodia, they have taken the food inside their body. And that is what we called as the ingestion. Clear? So what engulfing of the food and taking the food inside the body with the help of the pseudopodia is called as ingestion process. Now, once these food are reached to the particular area or particular body of the amoeba, what do? They start the second process. So there are 5 steps in them: ingestion, digestion. After that, they will be doing the absorption. After absorbing the food or the nutrients, they will be doing the assimilation process. And then last, they will be doing the egestion process of the waste material. So these are the basic 5 steps of the amoeba. Now they have engulfed the food. After engulfing, what they will be doing? They will be digesting it. So they will have the juice. With the help of the digestive juice, they will start breaking down that food. And that is what we called as the digestion. So same thing happens in our body also. We will be eating with the help of the hand into the mouth. It goes to the stomach. And the stomach, what do we have? We have the juices. We have the digestive juice. They will be breaking them into the smaller soluble component, right? Same thing happen in amoeba also. The tiny particles will be broken down into the soluble form. Now, for the next step, it goes for the absorption. In the case of the absorption, what happened? So, whatever the nutrients are there in that particular food, so whatever nutrients are there, they have to absorb it. So that is why they are eating the food, and that is why we are also eating the food. So why we are eating the food? So that we can get the nutrients. So that is the reason we have also to do the absorption process. Same thing these amoeba they are doing after breaking down the food through the digestion. What they will be doing? They will be using the nutrients. They will be taking or they will be absorbing the nutrients. Now, once they have absorbed the nutrients, what do? They will be now, like for example, at this place they have absorbed all the nutrients. For example, at this place the nutrients were present and they have absorbed. Now what they will be doing in the case of the assimilation? they will be they will be sending that nutrients to the whole body. Fine. They will be sending that nutrients to the whole body. That is how the assimilation take place. So once they have absorbed the nutrients, they will be sending to the body. Now, Anubhav, Varshit, and Akula, tell me why they have to send the nutrients to the remaining parts of the body?
It to grow.
Okay, to grow. Any other thing apart from the growth? Anything else they will be doing apart from the growth? So they send back the food to the remain, or they send the nutrients to the remaining part of the body for the growth, for the development, and for the repairment of damage part. Sometimes what happen, they also get injury, right? So that injury, how they will be making it fine? With the help of the nutrients only. And that is the reason that after absorbing the nutrients, they have to give it to the other parts of the body, so that if any place is like it has any kind of wound, that will be healed with the help of these nutrients. Same thing happens in our body also. If we get in any injury, after few days it get heals. Why does it get heals? It get heals because of the nutrients. And from where you are getting the nutrients? By the absorption process. And how does the absorption take place? With the help of the digestion. And how does the digestion take place? With the help of the ingestion. So all these things are connected together with each other. Clear? So assimilation is a process where whatever the nutrients are being absorbed, they will be given to the other parts of the body for the growth, for the development, and for the repairment of the damaged cells or tissues. So wherever the damaged cells or tissues are there, they will be giving it to them so that they can repair themselves. And at last, whatever the waste material is left out, they will be throwing it out. Fine. With the help of a process called as egestion. So with the help of the egestion, they will be throwing all the kind of the waste material outside the body. So that is how the nutrition in amoeba, or that is how the amoeba, they take the food and they use the food for the growth and development. Clear? So 5 steps are there: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Where what they will be doing with the help of the pseudopodia, they will be engulfing or surrounding the food. And once they surrounded the food, they will be absorbing, they will be doing the digestion process. After digesting the food, they will be doing the absorption, wherever they will be absorbing all the amounts of nutrients present in it. After absorption, they will be sending that nutrients back to the body wherever it is needed. And at last, whatever is left out, or whatever the waste matter is left out, they will be throwing outside the body with the help of a process called as egestion. Any doubts?
No.
All right. Understood with the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll play a video related to the same. It's a very interesting video. They have explained this thing only in a very creative way. So amoeba eats tiny plants and animals present in pond water where it lives. So wherever they are present in the water, from there they will be getting the tiny plants and animals to eat. Now amoeba, they take in food by extending the arm-like structure called as pseudopodia. So with the help of pseudopodia, they will be taking the things. Food vacuole. This food vacuole will be helping them to take the food inside the body through the pseudopodia. So see how they are using the nutrients and they are giving it to the body. Then with the help of the food vacuole, what they have done, they have just thrown out the undigested food outside. And after throwing the food, undigested food, what they have done is they have just 1 minute. So after throwing out the undigested food, they are back into the shape. And as soon as they finish all this process, the food vacuole which is present in them will disappear. And again, when they will get the tiny particles, again the food vacuoles will come and they will do the same process. So that is how the amoeba, they will be taking or they will be getting the nutrition for themselves. All right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now moving to the next topic is the nutritional humans. So that is what we have discussed about the amoeba. How does the amoeba they take the food? So these all things we have discussed yesterday. I'll just review it. So different animals have a different way of taking the food. Hummingbird, they will be sucking the nectar. Human beings, we will be using our hand and we will be putting into the mouth. Infants, they will be sucking the milk, the mother's milk. The snake will be swallowing the food without chewing it. Then frog will be capturing the prey with the help of the tongue. Earthworm will be using the pharynx to swallow the food. The spider will be making the web, and through that the insect will be getting stuck. Then today we have discussed about the amoeba. Amoeba, they will be engulfing the tiny particles using the pseudopodia. Now we'll be going to the next topic, which is the human nutrition or the steps of human nutrition. Just now we have discussed actually these steps. So steps of nutrition in humans. So same thing like how we have discussed in amoeba, the same thing happens in the humans. There are 5 steps: ingestion, digestion, then absorption, then assimilation, and the last is the egestion. So one by one, now you all tell me what do you mean by all these terms. Starting with Akula. Akula, tell me what is ingestion?
And the intake of food into the body.
Very good. So intake of food into the body with the help of?
Not the help of our hands.
Okay. So intake of food with the help of the hands into the mouth. That is called as the ingestion. Okay. Varshit, tell me about the digestion.
Ma'am, breaking the complex particles of food into simple form.
Very good. Breaking down the complex particle into the simple particles. But what kind of simple particles you will be breaking into? Soluble or insoluble?
Ma'am, like insoluble.
They will be breaking the insoluble into the soluble particles.
Yes,
Fine.
ma'am.
So insoluble particles will be broken into the soluble particles. Okay, Yashwan, tell me what about the absorption? He is there or not? Yes, Ashwan, tell me about the absorption process, Yashwan.
Okay, ma'am.
What do you understand by absorption?
Absorption is where something devours the other, right?
Absorption is something?
Something from the other, devouring.
Absorption basically when we talk about the humans is like taking down the things and using it.
Taking the nutrition, right, ma'am?
Yes, right. Okay, Anubhav, assimilation.
Assimilation is the process after digestion by which the body distributes the digested food for growth and repairment.
Okay, fine. So it's a process where whatever the food is being absorbed, that will be given to the other parts of the body for the growth, development, and the repairment. All right. So last one is the egestion, which basically means throwing out the waste matter or the fecal matter outside the body with the help of the anus. So with the help of the anus, these things will be thrown out of the body. Okay, I'll start with the definition of ingestion. So there are a few more things I want to add on here. So ingestion, it is taking in of solid food with the help of mouth. So solid food that we will be taking with the help of the mouth or with the help of the with the help of the hand into the mouth. I'll just correct it, with the help of hand into the mouth. Now here what happens is different organisms or different animals use different way. So yesterday in yesterday's class we have discussed the different way. So today we have revised also, like the amoeba, they will be using the pseudopodia. The spiders, they will be having the sticky web. So frog, they will have sticky tongue. So all have the different methods. So different animals use different organs for catching, holding, and putting the food into mouth. So we are very much aware that every animal, like if I talk about the dog also have a different way. They will be how they will be holding with the help of the limbs, and then they will be taking into the body. Then if I talk about the birds have the beak. So with the help of the beak, they will be taking so all the animals have a different way of taking the food and using the food into the body. Now, the second one is the digestion. So, in the process of digestion, what happened? The ingested food consists of complex, insoluble, organic substances. So now, what happened? Whatever the food we eat, that is insoluble basically. So, like if I am eating chapati, chapati is insoluble. It cannot be like dissolve in water easily. So, first of all, it has to break down into something. Then only it can dissolve. So, the ingested food consists of complex, insoluble organic substances. So, in the digestion, what happened? The conversion of complex, insoluble food into simple absorbable form is called digestion. So in this process, what happened? Whatever the complex insoluble food is there, that will be breaking down into simple absorbable soluble form. Now, this soluble form can be dissolved in the digestive juices. So that is what the digestion is. So whatever the complex insoluble form or the food is there, they will be breaking down into the simple soluble absorbable form. So that is what we called as the digestion. Then the third one is absorption. In the case of the absorption, the digested food is absorbed from the digestive tract. So we have the alimentary canal. So from there, what they will be doing, they will be absorbing it and transport it to the all part of the body. So they will be giving it to the all body parts. So once they have absorbed it, then they will be giving it to the all body part with the help of the process called as the assimilation. So in the fourth step, which is called as assimilation, what happened? The absorbed food material are used in obtaining energy and formation of new components for repair sorry repair and growth of cell. So whatever they have absorbed, what they will be doing, they will be using it and they will be forming the new components so as to repair the cells and to grow the cell. So that is what the assimilation. And the last step is the egestion. In the egestion process, the undigested food is thrown out of the body as fecal matter. It means the human excreta with the help of a part called as anus. So through the anus, they will be removing the undigested food. So that is how it works. So clear with the 5 steps: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Anything you want to ask any one of you? Okay. So now digestion, the process of breaking down of complex component of food into simple substances. The process of digestion is different in humans, grass-eating animals, amoeba, hydra, etc. So how it is done? It is done with the help of the enzyme. They will be making into simple molecules. Then these are the few questions given there. What is ingestion? What is digestion? What is absorption? What is assimilation? What is egestion? And what are the steps of nutrition involved? So these things we already have discussed. Now, we will be starting to talk about the human alimentary canal. What is the other name of the human alimentary canal? Is there any other name for the human alimentary canal? Very good. So it is also called as, correct, Sakula. So it is also called as human digestive tract. So in a easy, no. It is called as human digestive tract. So either the alimentary canal or either the digestive tract. So both means the same. Here in this, we have certain parts or the organs which are involved in it, starting with the help of the mouth. So from the mouth, it goes to the next part, which is called as where the food goes.
Esophagus.
Okay, good. It goes to the next part, which is called as the esophagus. Now from esophagus, it goes to stomach. From the stomach, it goes to
small intestine.
okay, small intestine, and from small intestine, it goes to
large intestine.
right, large intestine, and then it goes to
Rectum.
rectum, and after rectum, it goes to the
Anus.
anus, and then outside the body. Fine. So then after that, it goes outside the body. So that is how the human alimentary canal it works. So mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus. So is there any other part of the organ which is involved during this process? Apart from these organs or the parts, is there anything else? Any other part which is involved? It's okay. I'll give you the hint. It starts with the letter L.
Ma'am, liver.
Liver.
Yeah, liver. Apart from that, the liver and the pancreas also
Pancreas.
plays a very important role in the process of the digestion. Though they are not doing a complete digestion, but yes, the major part will be done with the help of these two organs, which are the liver and the pancreas. So that is how the human alimentary canal or the digestive system have the flow chart. Now here, so yesterday I was showing you the about the human digestive system. Let it get. It's taking little time. Just okay. Let it be. I'll just till then. I'll just start with the mouth. The first part we are going to discuss is the mouth. Now, when we talk about the mouth, what do we have in the mouth?
From the teeth.
Okay, teeth we have. Then apart from the teeth,
Tongue.
tongue. Apart from the tongue,
And saliva.
very good. Saliva. So we have teeth, we have tongue, we have saliva. Now, what is the main function of the tongue? Just to talk?
To taste.
Okay, for the
And to
taste.
speak. And to swallow the food.
Okay, for the tasting, for swallowing, to
And to
speak,
speak. Ma'am.
to speak. Okay. Then any other thing the tongue is doing?
Ma'am, for mixing saliva and food.
Very good, Varshit. So the major function it will be doing for the digestion is that the tongue will be helping to mix the food with the saliva, or the saliva will get mixed with the food. So basically, the rolling of food will be rolling and mixing of food will be done by the tongue. So speaking also, rolling also, mixing also, everything, the taste also will be given by the tongue. So the main function for the digestion is the rolling and mixing of food with the saliva. So once the food get mixed with the saliva, then only the saliva can break down into the component. Fine. Okay. What is the function of teeth?
To mainly bite the food.
Okay, to bite the food, to grind the food, to tear the food, to chew the food, right? These are the basic functions of it. Apart from that,
Like talking.
okay, right. So talking also will be done. So the main function here for the teeth is all these things with the help of the different types of teeth, molar, premolar, canine, incisors. With the help of these, what they will be doing? They will be either chewing, they will be either grinding, they will be either tearing, and then after that, the tongue comes into the role and they will be mixing and they will be rolling the food with the saliva. And then saliva will come into the role and they will break down that food into the different sugar, and then it goes to the starch. So that is how it works. First, the teeth will be doing its function, which is the chewing, grinding, uh, tearing, cutting, and all. And then tongue will be doing its work by mixing and rolling it with the saliva. And then at last, saliva will function with the help of an enzyme called as salivary amylase. Right? Yes, children?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
What is the other name of salivary amylase? The other name of salivary amylase is tyalin. All right. P is silent here. It is Tyalin, tyalin. So when you come to your higher classes, you'll be knowing that the other name of the salivary amylase is tyalin. All right. So basically, this salivary amylase is an enzyme. What it is? It is an enzyme. Now, what are these enzymes? What they will be doing, these enzymes? Is there anything what the enzymes? Why the saliva has this salivary amylase? Why they have this
Ma'am,
enzyme? Hmm?
to make the food slime so that it can be easily digested.
No. Actually, not only the mouth has this enzyme, our different organs have different type of enzyme. First of all, I'll tell you what are enzymes so that you should know like how and when where it they works. So enzyme basically they are the molecules. What they will be doing, they will be added to make the reaction fast. So whatever the activity or whatever the reactions are happening in our body, with the help of these enzymes, what happen? They will be occurring at a faster rate. Now, as I told you, saliva has the salivary enzyme, salivary amylase enzyme. This salivary amylase enzyme is important because then only because of the presence of this enzyme only they can break the starch into the sugar. Now imagine if this enzyme is not present, if salivary amylase is not present, then the saliva will not break down the starch into the sugar. That is how it works. They will be helping the saliva to break down the starch into the sugar. But these enzymes, what do? They will be making the reaction so fast. Clear? Two main things they will be doing. They will be breaking down the starch into the sugar, as well as they will be making this process very fast. Same thing happens in our stomach also. In our stomach also we have different type of enzyme. So why that is present in the body? For making the reaction fast, for making the reaction of stomach fast. Then in the pancreas also we have the enzyme. Why these enzyme are present in pancreas? So that the reaction of the pancreas will become fast. So every body part has some, not every body part, most of the organs has these enzymes so as to increase the reaction, so as to increase the speed of the reaction. So that is what the enzymes they are. Whatever enzymes are present, what they will be doing, they will be making that process fast. Like an example I'll give you. Like if you want to, if you have two options, either you have to prepare the lemon water at home or you have the ready-made bottle. So which will be like far easy for you to get?
Ma'am, can you once repeat?
You have two options. In one side, you have that you need to prepare the lemon water by your own. Okay, your own you have to prepare the lemon water, and the second side you have the ready-made lemon water or lemon juice. What you will be doing? Which you will be opting for? Which is easy for you,
Ma'am, ready-made.
right?
Ready.
Ready-made one is easy for you because already everything is like cooked there, everything is ready, and you just need to open that bottle and drink it, which is very fast. Same way, the enzymes they are already prepared in our body with the help of the food. The only thing what they need to do is they need to make their speed fast. Wherever, whatever place they are, they have to increase their speed. So that is how the enzymes they work. All right, children?
Yes.
Okay. So I have actually given you a certain homework today. It's a very interesting homework. This is the homework. I've already uploaded there on your, like, you can check under the resources heading. So Raju was getting ready for the school. So he was taking his breakfast very fast and without properly chewing. His mother asked him to chew his food properly before intake. Could you could you think why did she ask so? Let us explore. So there is a certain story given that Raju was getting ready for the school and he was eating so fast because he was in a hurry. But his mother requested him that he should eat slow, and now we need to find out why it is so. So there are few boxes given. Each box has different topic. Like the first box is regarding the food and the teeth. The second one is for the types of the teeth. In the third one, they have given the picture of the teeth, and in the fourth one, they have given about the taste bud, about the tongue, and the fifth one they have given about the dental care. And in the last box, few questions are there. On the basis of these understanding, you need to answer the given questions. Am I clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is interesting for you all to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
just need to read it and then you need to understand it and then answer the given two questions. Only three questions are there. The first one, why should we chew food properly while eating? Second one, how can we take care of our teeth? And third one, function of each, the function of salivary gland, tongue, molar teeth, and the saliva. All right, so this is given there as the homework. Now coming to the video part of it.
We gulp the food like this and then it travels to our stomach and gives us energy. Digestion is an easy process.
No, Sonu, the process of digestion involves a long way. It begins with the buccal cavity till the anus. It is known as the alimentary canal.
What all parts are there in the alimentary canal?
Come, Sonu, let us draw a picture. I will tell you about the process of digestion through it. I have a test tomorrow about the same. It will help me revise too.
So this is how the human digestive system looks like.
Look here, the food we eat passes through this long tube which is known as the food pipe or the esophagus and reaches our stomach. The stomach and the various glands associated with the canal like the salivary gland, liver and pancreas help in secreting digestive juices. Come, now let us look at what happens to food in the various parts of the alimentary canal. The process of taking the food into the body is known as digestion.
Didi, there are 36 teeth in our mouth which help us to bite food into smaller pieces.
You are right, Sonu. We have different types of teeth which have different functions.
Yes, look Didi, these front teeth
So
and the
basically
back
we have two jaws. The first one, the upper jaw, and the down one is the lower jaw. And in the upper jaw, there are 18 teeth, whereas in the lower jaw also we have the 18 teeth.
teeth have different shapes.
Yes, Sonu. Look at this picture that I have made showing different types of teeth.
Wow, this is a very important information. Didi, sometimes when we eat food, we get hiccups and we also cough at times.
Shall I tell you another interesting thing, friends? Do you remember that few years back your teeth had started to fall? Because the first set of teeth are your milk teeth, which usually fall by the age of 8. The new set of teeth which come in place of them are permanent teeth.
Let me tell you, Sonu, when we eat food quickly or talk while eating, like you do, the food enters our windpipe, which is the reason we get hiccups and cough.
So that is the answer for your first question, why we have to chew the food properly. If we do not chew the food properly, what happens? It will go into the, instead of food pipe, it goes into the windpipe and we start doing the hiccups. Hiccups will start coming to us.
Now I shall be careful not to talk while eating food. Didi, what happens in the stomach after that?
The stomach is like a bag. It is the widest part of the alimentary canal. It is joined with the esophagus at one side and opens into the small intestine on the other.
What happens in the small intestine?
Let us first understand what happens in the stomach. The inner lining of the stomach secretes mucus, hydrochloric acid, and digestive juices. The digestive juices break down protein and fat into simpler substances. The acid kills the bacteria which enter with the food.
So related to the stomach and the esophagus and the remaining part of the mouth, we will be discussing in the upcoming classes. All right, anything you want to ask? Anubhav, Varshit, Akula, Yashwant, any doubt?
No.
Okay, then start doing today's test. It's already there. Start doing today's test.
Ma'am, it says it'll start at 21 minutes.
Today is with the 12th. Oh, wait, let me check.
Okay, ma'am, now it's available.
It is live. Yeah, it is live.
What is the meaning of L?
Meaning of?
L, the letter L. In sixth question.
Wait, let me open the question.
In options there are L.
Wait, let me see. Question number 6 you're talking about. Oh, actually it is like typing mistake there. So leave the D option.
Okay.